Oh shit. Welcome everyone to this is round 2 because we missed the first 3 rounds. Merged 2 tiers. We are in Austria this week, and as you can see I am alone as Nene stepped down last week. I really don't know where to look. I'm kind of late on this one. I was playing PUBG with my friend, and I didn't see the time pass by. Well, I was ready 2 hours ago when I thought it was 7 p.m. UK, but someone's in a good lap. I think it was VTech and the AlphaTauri, and my door is not closed. I have to get into the beat of commenting alone again, which was, I'm not very good at it, but I like to do it. And I know that people like it too. Obviously I do it probably for the drivers more than me. When I was a driver, I used to like to watch the replay. And it's kind of bad when you can't have a commentator. So yeah, I'm here. VTech 14 fastest with a 149. We're already in the 1-2s with Wilmaz and Red Bull. Here we go. I'm gonna get the hang of it. It'll give me about 10 minutes. On board with Michael. Currently did a 1.3.8. He's on the softs. Well, let's just take a look at... Alright, everyone's going on the softs, so everyone's on the same strategy here. Oh, that Mercedes looks hella fine. Using all the track, almost go invalidated there on the last turn, and that is good enough for P2 with a 1.3.0. It's 1/10 off pole position right now. Ooh. Right, I'll need the track map because I don't know anything about what's going on the track right now. Everyone's on that lap. 1 minute 30 remaining in the session, but it's a very, very quick lap. I mean, 1 minute a lap. We don't see that often. We're going to see that in Bahrain. I guess it's Bahrain Oval, what it's called. But we don't have it on this game. We're never going to have it. Maybe next year, Codemaster going to do a 2020 season. I would like to drive around Mugello, to be honest. But yeah, that's hopes and dreams crushed for me, I believe. Let's see. And will it be good enough for the top 3? No, it won't. Where's the time? Hello, you. Gamer mark on the lap, alright. I think Wilmaz is in the middle sector right now. I think he's not going for the lap. What is he doing? There is the Sousa in the P2 with a 1.3.0 again. This week we have a very tight battle for top step of the podium. Well, pole position, more likely. Crazy Marks goes into P2, 1.3.0 again. So we have top 2, 3, and 4 in the 1.3.0. That is Renan. Will it be enough? Well, a bit back. Who is there? I think that's Gamer Mark. About to finish his lap. He has 4 tenths up, so that's going to be a good lap from him. That's That's his way into P10, 1.3.5. Pushed back by Delphi with a 1.3.0. Again, a 1.3.0 around here. Gamer Mark out of the top 10. And we have... well, no one else is on the lap right now. Them. Really need to put it together here. Going to be an interesting race again this week. Last week, let me pull out the... where is it? Discord. I think someone finished up with a penalty. I think it's Morgan for overtaking under safety car. He's got a time added to his race. Got promoted. That's Osvaldo Romeo in a Ferrari promoted into P5, Turbo promoted into P6, and Morgan downgraded into P7. Crazy Mars had a very good race last week. Finished on the top step of the podium. Wilmaz. Oh, they're just switching places right now. Wilmaz was into P2 last week. He finished up with 18 points. I don't see the fastest lap here. I'll ask about it later. Russell rounded up the top 3. Whereas Russell this week? P7 in the Renault. But not that far off. Yet to see the race pace of everyone. Might have something else in mind. Oh, Ferris the Sousa fan. Alright. Hopefully he's going to have a good race this week. I knew he had a good race, but last week in the Netherlands he had a good race and it all turned to shit at some point. A lot of contacts. That was still fun to watch, but yeah, I had fun with Nene. It's a shame that he's not here with me this week. Wilmaz would have won 2.9, the only driver in the 1-2s. Otherwise, everyone's kind of in the same 1.3.0 until the top 5. Hopefully we all know... oh, it's kind of not good weather here. Maybe it's going to rain. If anyone could help me on that front side. Can't we see weather? They give us some fucking AWS strategy things, but they can't give us the rain still. Like, just give us a weather report or something. This game, dude. This game. Well, second week in a row that we have 20 drivers. It will rain in a bit, thank you. So we might have some rain. Over here, let's take a look at... Alright. Some people are getting disqualified for some reason. Can I jump on board with them? No. What happened? Turbo disqualified? What is happening? Is everyone like hitting each other? Alright. If they're not going to be disqualified entirely from the session, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's bad for the start because when you get disqualified, you can't get the tires up into temperature. Do we want that? Let's Rolling out this. Oh, Gamer Mark into P9 with the mediums. Turbo. And Hugh Mitelli on the mediums as well. Packaging into P... yeah, he was on the P14. I don't know why he's P12 right now. On the softs, Oswaldo. Well, kind of far away where you want to be compared to last week, but on the mediums, maybe he's going to outpace everyone else in front. We never know. VTech also on the mediums. Well, we're kind of having a different strategy. Morgan, who was quali ban this week, I think. I didn't see him. I think I saw on the chat that he... Well, I think he talked about it a little bit. He's on the mediums now. He's going to want to make these positions up by going into a different strategy. Dalfi, for some reason, is into P20. I don't know what happened. I'm kind of not there. I know you probably saw it. Ooh, they had the little thing. Okay, 4 or 5 lights. We hear the engines, and away we go into Austria. Good start. Oof, on the back, what is happening? Good start on the inside line. Can Wellsmaz... Oh, is that going to be a Sector 1 yellow flag? Okay, predict the stop strategy. I don't really care about it right now, but Crazy Mars into P1 right now. Could Wilmaz maybe do something? And that is a safety car already. Oh, that's going to help me, but the Souza is all over the place. What happened in the back? Well, let's just take a look at who has a penalty, who would benefit from... Oh, everyone is hitting each other. Okay. Morgan, Dalfi, everyone at the back, basically. And having packaging... Terminal damage for Renan. But no one seemed to have hit him. Alright. That's a bit weird. Gonna be interesting to see what really happened. Maybe we're gonna see on the incident report. And we have VTech here, who's picked up a 5-second time penalty, already pitting. He was on the mediums. He's gonna go again for the mediums, or only do his service 5-second. I don't know if you can do it on this game. He's going on the mediums, yes. Also, Davey and Popeye going into the pits, and he's going for the softs, which is a weird strategy. I don't know how much time it will be until we have rain. Oh, and we already have rain. So probably not the best strategy call from VTech here, unless the rain stays very light. He's going to have some difficulties with tire temperature. It's going to be slidey town over here. Now that, let's just enjoy that Williams racing car. I mean, I really love it. I don't know about you, but it's simple. I like the Coldgate livery a bit more, but it's still good. I think it's fairly simple. It's better than Red Bull staying with the same livery since they entered F1. J2 into P4, right in front of his teammate Michael. Yankee G into the points right now, and Lion into P10. Garamarks, we do not need to see the tires right now. Garamarks lost a couple of positions, 2 positions to be clear, and Oswaldo is 1 position up. Turbo lost a 3 position and then also picked up a penalty, I believe. I have to maybe take a look. And no, okay, I'm just imagining things here. Track limits. What is this? Crazy marks. Come on. Delphi and VTech, another 5-second time penalty. Are we on lap 3? Yes, we are. So they pitted to... What is this? Come on, like... You pit for... You pit to serve your penalty and then you just... Oh. 2 teammates just collided. It's Delphi in the wall. Missing his left, right end plate. Wasn't paying attention. Was it just a collision or did he slide away alone? I don't think the track is slippery enough to do that. Well, we never know. He's gonna have to pit. So we are back at it. While we have VTech and Delphi into the pits, we're gonna watch whatever is happening in front. J2 was very close of overtaking the Sousa in turn 1, but it just didn't happen. I don't think we're gonna see much, and now we have a yellow flag in sector 2, and that is Davey. Let's take a look quickly what happened. Where is he? That is Craig. And that was Craig and Davey all the way off track into turn 3. Is it turn 3 or turn 4? I don't remember if they count that little turn before the braking zone as a turn, but it's not a turn. Like, what type of damage do we have here? Oh, big damage on the front wing for Craig. He's gonna have to pit. Let's try to jump back in front because it's quite close over there. I'm gonna bring out the track map just so we know where everyone... Okay. Concentrate on the intervals and whatever is happening on track right now. So Crazy Mark is kind of running away with it. I don't think it's raining hard enough right now for DRS to be disabled. At least I haven't seen the notification of it. Everyone's kind of on a stable interval. Everyone's on the softs also in the top 7, 8. Well, 7. Umatelli, I forgot about him. Takes a lot of place on my screen, to be honest. But we're gonna run with it. Now these camera angles around Australia just give you such a good look at the speed of these cars. I mean, these cars are turning like there was no tomorrow. I must say that even though I miss the V10 engines, this is quite nice. I like the sound. I'm not gonna hide it. I like it. Oh, lockup from J2 in a Mercedes. He is on a mission. He wants that P3. I think we're gonna start seeing a little bit of people, a little bit of drivers in the pits soon. Seems to be difficult to drive around in these conditions. Yellow flags in sector 3. I think it's Alan Prost. Where is he? No problem for him on the front wing. No one pitting. Whoever pits first in these conditions, I think, could jump a couple of people on track. Turbo lost a position to Morgan. I'm not gonna jump on board with them. I want to stay here. Look at the top 3 battling it out. I'll get it. Battling it out. Here we go. Small lockup from Ferry de Souza, and it's very difficult even in the dry, to get that braking zone right, because it's downhill, it's difficult. The weight of the car is suddenly out in front, and you have to turn in and brake at the same time. It's a difficult braking zone to get right, and when you do, it feels so right, but I imagine in these conditions it is even harder to do so. That's not going to be good on these tires, but if they pit in 1 or 2 laps, they can afford one lockup or two. I mean, it's not real F1. It's not a real tire deg. It's not a lot of things, to be honest, but it's not very close to simulation as well, but we still enjoy that game, do we? Oh, and now J2 is closer than ever. He's not going to be able to do this, so yeah, it's lockup city into turn 5. I think everyone is... Oh! Umatelli is trying to go for the move. Morgan trying to get a piece of that. Ooh, Morgan is pushed out wide by Umatelli. I don't know if he saw him coming. I don't know if his arrow didn't work or something. Oh, that's Turbo on the inside of where shouldn't be an overtaken opportunity, but he made its tech. And Morgan probably lost a lot of... what is the word again? I can't find it. Fuck me. Oh, he made a mistake. Oh, that is Turbo! In the wall. Oh, and everyone's kind of lucky he was ghosted there because his car kind of came back on the racing line quickly. Oh, now he's a long way from home. Long way from home. And that's a lot of damage on the right-hand side of his wing. And Packagey... I think I saw him overtake someone. Blue flags. For some reason. Who is... Blue flag, I don't know. Umatelli and Packagey battling it out. Packagey into P8 on the softs. He's defending well against the Renault driver. Now J2 is very close to Fares de Souza, so I think I'm going to jump on board with them in a minute. Ooh, that's a bit too much wheel spin for Packagey there, and that's a small mistake that might cost him the position. And that's Umatelli, cuts right back in front in the braking zone. He does it well. Makes the move stick. That's where you want. J2 probably in. Oh, probably. He is in Fares de Souza's ass. Oh, I shouldn't use the word ass. It makes it sound kind of, you know, homosexual. But, ooh, that is Michael in the wall. J2 finally in front of the Souza. Ooh, that was close on the braking zone. Both drivers. Who's that? That's Craig? Oh, okay. Okay. That's the blue flags. Alan Prost and Gamermark going at it. Craig and Lion and Michael. What is happening with... Oh, Michael is... huge damage. Who's gonna pit for intermediates? I mean, Craig pitted for intermediates 3 laps ago. Might Michael go for it? Watch this. Gonna pick up speeding in the pit lane? Not even. Well managed. What is he going for? Going for the medium, so I'm afraid this rain might not stay for long. What do we have? J2 in front of Fares de Souza. DRS is still enabled. J2 is going to be able to defend and attack at the same time. Another lockup for him. Umatelli and Morgan going at it. Can Morgan might fight back? He doesn't have DRS. He wasn't in front in the DRS detection zone, but that's Packagey on his inside. Can we see a small... That's Albon. Oh, he was pushed out wide a little bit, but I don't think he had the corner. I don't... that was a weird angle for me to pronounce myself. I'm sure the admins will do a better job than me at watching this incident if Morgan wants to report something, because now he lost 2 positions. I think he was right of pushing him a little wide. Now it says that the pit window is now opened. Oh, and a little push from behind. That was the Alan Prost on Pankage. Pankage lost a lot of speed with that incident, and Alan Prost is coming right back. He's going to take the inside line. He's going to leave Pankage a lot of space, but these two are still going to have DRS. Now, blue flags is for VTEC, obviously. He's kind of in the middle of that madness in between Morgan and Umatelli at the moment. His teammate Alan Prost is going to be overtaken by Gamer Mike. No, Gamer Mike is on the mediums right now, so I don't think he has a very good pace with that slippery floor we have. Now there's a bit of sector 3. Something happened. That is Craig, who was already 1 lap down. Is now even farther behind. He lost the position to VTEC. Alright, we have a battle for the lead here that happened. Flag sector 2, Morgan and Umatelli. Umatelli losing a lot of positions right now. I think maybe something happened between these two. A contact is most likely. Means Pankage is into P8 again. And Morgan, if Morgan can stay in VTEC's rear, maybe he can get away a little bit from Pankage, who's already 2.3 seconds behind. What do we have here? J2 and Crazy Marks. A bit of a wheel spin at the exit of turn 1 for J2, but he has DRS still. Very surprised that DRS is still available for the drivers, because it seems very slippery outside. Alan Prost into the pits. I don't know if he's going to pit. If he's going to pit for the mediums. So Rain is not going to come and change up the order, unfortunately. Jump on board with J2. A man on a mission for what could be a win for him today. Wilmez downgraded in P3. He's using not much of his ERS, but he's outside of the DRS detection, the magical second. Obviously you can't use the DRS when you're outside of it. Oh, he's gaining a lot, but that's not going to be enough. Too wet to dive bomb, and even if it's dry, dive bombs are never a good idea. Stays in third there in the hairpin, if you can call it that. I think it's just a very tight 90-degree corner. These guys are managing their tire well, because there are 3 laps already over their target, and now they're kind of losing pace. I don't know if it's just J2 being faster than Crazy Mars, but Crazy Mars seems to be losing a lateral grip on this set. Turbo, who's already pitted, is gaining some time, gaining some positions on those who haven't pitted yet. Now Wilmez is back in the fight. 1 lap, that's all it took for him. But 1 corner is all it takes for someone to make a mistake. Not going to be enough again, but a huge lockup on the left-hand side there. Stays in 3rd. Then short shifts. You don't want to have any wheel spin, obviously, when it's so wet. Oh, that's going to be a lockup again. That's not going to be good. Could Wilmaz take advantage of it? Wilmaz a bit all over the place with the rear end of his Red Bull. But he's gaining a little bit. A little bit. I want to bring back this. Here we go. Craig is one of the multiple drivers today who took a 3-second warning for exceeding track limits. Now, our 3 leaders, 4 leaders, 5. Everyone's pitting on the same lap. Could we see maybe intermediates on Crazy Marks? Intermediates on J2, and J2 just jumped Crazy Marks in the pits. What happened there? J2 just overtake Crazy Marks for the lead into the pits. I don't know what happened at the Williams. In the Williams crew, did he serve something? I don't think so, because he's only 1.4 second down. Did he just miss? Maybe a clutch release? Probably the most viable option, because they don't allow you to try every single second like we used to do like two games ago. There's a couple of drivers on the intermediates. Almost all of the top 10 is on intermediates, and even Packagey is on intermediates. Oh, and that is Morgan, and that is a very bad camera angle, but a good move. I don't see... here it is. Packagey is behind into P9. Good move from Morgan. And this I'm Prost. It's not going to have a lot of grip, is he? Packagey will not want to be held up by a slower driver because he wants to battle with Morgan, of course. He's in the points now. And there's a lot of good drivers behind him. Michael and Russell. Oh, Packagey was a bit wide there at the exit. A bit wide again, but I don't think that's of any concern. Michael gaining massively. I'm going to keep an eye on battle for first step of the podium. And now, Packagey carrying a bit too much speed there. That could allow Russell to make a move into the airpin. Packagey is kind of stuck behind Michael. Now they leave each other some good space. And Packagey with some really good defending here. On the outside. Could he still resist it? Ooh, he's not very close, but Packagey being very respectful. That was a lot of space. He should have closed the door a little bit more, because now he lost the position, but they're going to go side by side. Russell on the outside. And Russell makes it stick. What a move by the Renault driver, and now he's lost 2 seconds to Michael. Obviously, he's going to want to step it up a little bit to catch up that time lost. Meanwhile, J2, Crazy Marks, and Wilmaz are both 1.9 seconds apart. And we have Lion kind of trailing behind by 8 seconds. Which is enough to take advantage of a mistake, but not enough to gain into 16 laps, the 18 laps that remains to this race. We're not even, well, we're halfway through, I believe. Yeah, we are. Well, halfway through. Ooh. Taking a look, I think everyone is on the mediums. VTech is still in the, everyone's on the intermediates except for VTech. Let's jump on board with him because I don't think we have any battles. Let's see how he does. I think maybe he wants to save pit stop, but now he's just losing so much time. And behind him is not Craig, but it is Morgan, who he's going to let pass respectfully. That is the way you do blue flags. I don't know what VTech is doing on the medium still. I don't think that's the right strategy, but right now on P17, it's all or nothing, I believe. If you stop, you're just going to lose a lot more time. We see Craig at a distance. He's 3 seconds. He's gaining massively in the traction zones. And now VTech, who let Morgan respectfully through. He's not going to let a lot of people... Well, he's not going to get out of the way, basically. He's ghosted. And he's leaving the position to Craig for some reason. I think that is VTech's race done. Unless we see a safety car appearance. Finally, VTech into the pits. I mean, I'm just curious to see if he's going to go for the intermediates. Finally. Now he's way, way back. One lap down on P14 for VTech, which doesn't do any good. He's a very fast driver. He's very good, but I don't think today is his race. Lion in the Ferrari is dropping back a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot. Lost 3 seconds in the last 4 laps. He's now 10 seconds behind the 3 leaders, which are still J2, Crazy Mice, and Wilmes. And we had Prost and Turbo going at it just a second ago. They are right outside of the points on the position scale, but on a time scale, I don't think they can catch up much to the guys in front. As we see Romeo as well, though, who's in P10 right now, occupies the last point. Currently, well, he's not that far, but I mean, he's already into turn 5. So I don't see an optic of any battles soon, except for these two guys down into P14 and 15, Popeye and Umitelli. Now it seems to be raining a lot more. I think it's just because Umitelli was behind Popeye. Popeye defending from... I don't know what he was defending from, but he took a defensive line, which was not the best way around, because now Umitelli is in front of him. And he is well in front of him. Well, who can we have? J2 is on another level today. Can he finish this race on this compound? Will it stop raining soon? I see a little bit of sun at the distance, but I don't think that's relevant at the moment. Might clear up at some point. Now it's interesting to see that Michael and Russell are in the top 10 with 2 stops. Obviously, Michael had an incident earlier on, hit the wall, puts him way back, but he's still a pit stop away from P1, I believe. A lot of back markers today as well. Morgan 10 places up. 4 places up for G2 with a good race pace and staying out of trouble as well. That's pretty much it. I feel like most of the people lost places more than anything. Let's jump on board with Turbo and Packagey. Packagey always defending on the outside on this corner. Not really working here, as he's now outside of the top 10. P12 at the moment. Chasing Turbo, but I think Turbo was chasing him more than anything, and now Alan Prost is chasing Packagey. Bit wide there for Packagey. Can't seem to find his grip. And Alan Prost is going to easily breeze through. Michael and Russell into the pits. And, whoa. All right. We see... Oh, that's almost across the line for Morgan. But he's on the softs. He's going to be able to do till the end. Michael also on the softs. Russell on the mediums for some reason. I mean, there's 11, 12 laps remaining. We know that the softs can go a while. Now we have... Everyone is pitting right now, so track conditions are changing massively. Good crazy marks. Overtake J2. Now J2 is already way in front. And Wilmaz is a bit closer to crazy marks now after this pit stop. Who is... this? That is Turbo. Turbo on the left-hand side collided with the wall. He's missing a wheel. And we have a safety car, which will help Philip and Gamermark, obviously. Because Morgan's got to slow down a little bit. They're going to overtake the safety car as it is waiting for J2, currently into Sector 2. Where is everyone at the moment? Alright, so the safety car is quite far away. Everyone pitted. It would be a nice... it would be a nice place for Russell to pit for soft, because he's got mediums, and I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's the right strategy, to be honest. Oswaldo was going to be right behind him, and we know what he can do. We all know what he can do. Now, second safety car for this race. Now VTEC's going to be able to maybe catch up the field. as he was one lap down, and now I think he unlap himself. Did he? Though. Where can I see it? Oh, he's on 5-stop strategy. That's not the way to go. Umicelli was disqualified from the session. What did he do? What did he do? Where is he? That's a lot of penalties, guys. Like 5 to 6 penalties a lap. Ignoring yellow flags. Speeding under safety car for Alan Process. He's just going to leave. I think that's too many penalties for Umicelli. Just look. We can see. Okay. Fucking hell, guys. I just picked up like 23, 13-second penalty. That doesn't make sense if he's disqualified. I guess ignoring yellow flags is the reason to get disqualified. I don't know. All I know is Pakaji is closer to P10 at the moment. Is everyone going to be bunched up? Closer is still a funny word. I mean, he's quite far at the moment. We all know how that ended last week when the safety car came out. A bunch of penalties were ended out because people kept hitting each other. So let's keep it clean, boys. I think someone hit Miyagi-san. It's gonna take me fucking forever to go to the bottom of all this. I'm not even gonna try to calculate what's happening. Like, so Popeye 5-second time penalty for colliding with Yilmaz, but Yilmaz doesn't pick up a penalty, so I guess that's good. But he's in the pits right now. What is he doing? Oh, he's changing his front wing, of course. When you hit someone, you pay the price. And now he is now in P15. And he was... Let's just see, is anyone not supposed to be there? Mark, Morgan, Michael, Russell. So who is that P20? I think that's Dalfy not being able to unlap himself. Oswaldo, Packagey, and Dalfy. Craig is still in this race for some reason. He had like 2 incidents in which he needed to pit. Already on his 3 stops. And he's already up on where he started, so still. Dalfy is already doing a good race, but 1 minute 23 seconds to the leader, that's kind of a lot. Now, let's get ready for the last stretch. 8 laps remaining on really, that's new softs, basically. 2 laps soft here. Craig retires from the session. Awfully will not bring back a safety car. Lying in Wilmez. No one is going to try anything in turn 1. Could anything happen in turn 2, 3? Is Morgan maybe on the inside of Gamer Mike? Not enough heavy on the brakes. Not close enough. But now he is. Now he might have a chance if he outbrakes his opponent. Oh, that's not going to be enough. And Gamer Mark's not going to leave a lot of space. Good exit from the McLaren driver. Michael is trailing a little bit behind. But these guys are going to push, so expect a lot of mistakes the next couple of laps. Oswaldo and Russell. Russell, mistake here. On the mediums, pushed too much, and Packagey is now into P10. 1 point for him at the moment. It would be a very great result. Now let's go back in front. Russell might catch up to Packagey until the end. Obviously, we still don't have any DRS. We need to wait 3 laps after the safety car ended. Then DRS will be available for our drivers to use, to attack, and to defend also, because the field is still going to be pretty bunched up in 2 laps. I reckon. As, well, okay, we already know he was out of the race. On board with Crazy Mars. This is gaining a little bit on J2. So we know J2 didn't qualify as high as Crazy Mars, so maybe on a 1 lap or 2 lap push, Crazy Mars could be faster, and we see how much time he gains in the braking zone. He's using the overtake button. He's going for the outside. J2, oh, he's going to go for a switchback. Not going to work. But he has DRS now. Could he make the move? J2 is going to stay on the inside, but Crazy Marks jumps him. Huge lockup, and now J2 is looking to fight back. He's going to be on the outside, and now he wants that position. They're going to go side by side. Hopefully no one's going to get off track, and Crazy Mark, excellent defending on the inside line there. Crazy battle. Wow. Wilmes probably wants a piece of it, watching these two going at it. Was it just a bit too far? And could... oh, J2 missed a little bit. His exit there. Could Wilmes take advantage of it? Not now. He's going to have to wait a little bit. Now Lion is not of this equation anymore. And J2 is going to gain a lot of time. Crazy Mark's defending the inside. That's J2 on the outside. A little love tap there. Nothing. And there's the Souza on Lion for P4. Oh, that's Crazy Mark's crazy defending. That was a difficult line to defend, to be honest, but he played it well. Cut his opponent off at the last second there. Where is it? Yeah, I'm really sorry I missed it, but I really want to see that battle for the lead. And now Souza, while I wasn't looking, still battling with Lion. So this is really a game of chicken here. Whoever has DRS is going to overtake. Oh, and now he's very close. J2, lap 34. He's going to put up alongside. He's going to have the racing line here. Could Crazy Mark outbrake his opponent? He's going to have to wait, but he's going to have DRS on the next straight because he was behind at the DRS detection, and now he's going to still be close. J2 is going to be under attack. Wilmes behind. Really close. It's not going to make it. He's going to have to wait another lap, but that's a huge lockup for J2 into turn 5. And Ferris Souza might have a look. Let's take a look quickly. No, that's Lion keeping it in front. Packagey on Oswaldo Romeo for P9. But Oswaldo Romeo keeps it in front. Now Crazy Mars. Crazy Mars. I have so much trouble saying that. I don't know why. Just call him Mars. Let's go. Oh, he was about half a second faster through the last corner there. But that compromises his exit, I believe. Let's take a look at telemetry, because I don't think he has a lot of ERS left. 2 laps remaining. He's using all of it. All of it. Now he's going to try to pull up into... Oof, that was very close. He's going to be able to. Could J2 fight back? I think he's not going to have the DRS, but now that's Wilma's trying to get up into P2. He has DRS. J2 can't really battle, can't really fight here. Pulls up alongside, on the outside, sorry. Now they're side by side. Who's going to have more traction? A little left up here. Ooh, and Wilmas is in the gravel. That's Kevlian and Souza for P3 now. Their battle for P5... their battle for P4, I'm sorry, is now transformed into a battle for a podium, and now Lion is very close. Still has a lot of ERS, and Fears of Souza has a little less. Now J2 half a second behind. Last lap on this crazy Grand Prix. Hasn't been the best, but for the last 10 laps, this has been crazy. J2, 3% ERS, pulls up alongside his opponent. Outbrakes him, but Crazy Mark's defending inside very well. But he's going to have a lot more in bank. Oh, and he has DRS as well. J2, ooh, these two guys are going to tap a little bit. Ooh, and Crazy Mark's going to have the position there. Kevline is in P3. Fears de Souza is right behind him. J2 tried to pull up alongside Crazy Marks on the left-hander here, but it's not going to be enough unless Crazy Marks makes a mistake. It is not going to be enough for J2. Oh, and he wanted it a little bit too much. And J2 and Kevline takes the win. Out of nowhere, Kevline, who probably stayed outside of penalties for all this race, is finishing into P1, and J2 into P3. Crazy Mars into P3, J2 into P2. Here we go. I'll get it. Some crazy laps here, folks. Gamer Mark into P4 and Parrot de Souza. Here we go. Into P5. Wilma has had a good race. A lot of penalties too for him, I believe. A shame that he got pushed a little bit by J2 in the last couple of laps. Well done to our podium finishers. Driver of the day, Morgan. Well, I would say that it is Lion, but let's... the game is always right. What a surprise. Out of nowhere, Lion takes the win. Oh, and he takes the Lando celebration of smashing the bottle without breaking it this time. And we see a Ferrari on the top step of the podium, which we won't see this season in real F1. 3 seconds, 6 seconds for Crazy Marks, which didn't help him much. So Kevline takes the win with a 2-step strategy. He started 8th on the grid. What a race for him. J2 started 5th on the grid. Takes the fastest lap with a 1:5.1. Crazy Marks, who looked good for the win today, probably very disappointed to have picked up so many penalties. Gamer Mark, who started in P9, really good race from him also. P3, who started Ferris de Souza, P5 unfortunately for him, and Morgan started all the way back into P17. Now I get why he wanted the game wanted him to be driver of the day. Thank you for joining me today. I wasn't on my A1 commentary, but I'm never on my A1 commentary, really. Could always be better. But thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We're going to be back next week. Same time. I don't know where, though. I think it's Britain or something. So have a nice week, everyone.